Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nyla, as you already know, and this is boom LC Trades. You already know. So I'm pretty sure you guys watched my weekly analysis video, right? Exactly, copy. So this is going to be an update video about all the pairs that I got into based off of what I talked about in the previous video. So without further ado, let's just hop into it. Alrighty, boom. So we're on the charts. I got my tool ready. Okay, so as you already know, these are the charts that we talked about last week. I broke all of them down, and I told you guys exactly what I was looking for. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I give a bunch of updates, and I tell you guys exactly when I get in, exactly what my TP is, and exactly what my stop loss is, and I tell you why I'm getting in. Isn't that great? Amazing. Anyway, so this week, I only got into two pairs. I was only concerned about these two. Everything else was moving really slow for me. I missed AUD JPY for the sell. Look at that. It literally did exactly what I said it was going to do. To the T, it literally where this arrow was my take profit, and I missed it. So, whatever. It happens. Gold is another one that I was interested in, but as you can see, it did kind of a bunch of nothing. For day traders, I'm a day trader, so if you're a scalper, I'm pretty sure you may have got in there. Euro AUD did also exactly what I said it would do, but I saw it happening. I just wasn't a fan. I didn't like it that much. Let me see. Yeah, it kind of just shot up. Exactly. It literally just shot up. I wanted it to retrace a little more, have a little bit more of a pullback. Let me go back to this area. As you can see, we got the indication. We didn't get the correction that I really wanted. This would have been the continuation candle, but look, by that time it already hit my take profit. Of course I could have got in here and I could have rolled it up all the way, but I just wasn't interested. I had other pairs I was interested in, which I'm about to talk about in 2 seconds. And then USD JPY did not do what I wanted it to do. I'm actually very happy I didn't get into this one because it did look very appealing. And I was like, all right, I actually was looking at this candle. Let me move this. I was looking at this candle right here and I was like, all right, let me see how it closes. And you see how it closed? It's more of an indecision candle for me. It's not a doji, but it sorry. It's not a doji, but it definitely just didn't close how I wanted it to close. I would have preferred it to close more on the downside, and then I definitely would have probably got in. But because of that, guess what happened? Started going up, started shooting. So I also could have got in right here because anything that was above this, a minor area for me. Anything that's above this buys up. And how many pips would that have been? Let me see. I got in at this candle. All right, 43 pips. That's not bad. But yeah, I just wasn't interested. It didn't look as good as these two pairs I'm about to talk about. So this week, I got into, first, let me talk about CAD JPY. That's what I got into the previous week. And I had got into this, wait, did I get in? No. Yeah, the previous week. Okay, so I had gotten to this sell, took profit, all that stuff. I think I got in on the 1 hour chart. Yeah, I got in on the 1 hour chart at this level. I didn't have all of these yet, like this yellow area yet. But I got in at this candle 2 weeks ago, and I wrote it down to right here, which I'm sad about because I could have literally had my take profit floating and could have took profit right here because at the time this was a level. But we're not talking about last week. We're talking about this week. So this week, I did get into CAD JPY because, oh, actually, I'm lying. This was last week's trade. This is this week's trade. Okay, so what happened was I saw this bearish engulfing, like huge bearish engulfing, and I was very interested. I was like, all right, cool. And it continued to sell down. So I saw like the lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And at this point right here, I think I got in at this candle right here because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it down to I assumed that it was gonna go down to this 114,830 level. And I assume that because at the time, this, I don't know why I deleted it, but this is kind of how my chart was looking. It was looking something like this. Yeah, something along these lines right here. Perfect. Okay, so this is how it was looking for me. I had these levels, and I was like, all right, cool. Indication. All right, cool. Correction. And this was my continuation candle, but I had missed it. So this would have been my entry right here. Instead, I got into an entry on this red candle right here, because I still believed in the sell. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. If you see this, take it. If you miss it, then you miss it. But I've been like trading for some time now, so I was just like, all right, like I'm gonna take this candle for what it is, and I'm gonna enter. So as you can see, at first I was in profit. And I was like, all right, cool, this is great. Like I did see this blue candle come. I was like, it has to retrace because it's gonna give me another lower high, so I could take it all the way down here. But then I started going on the lower time frames, and I started to see that it was not looking the way I thought it was gonna look. So I actually saw, so I had set an alarm right here on the 1 hour chart, because if any candles broke above this level, I knew I was just going to get out, because I was like, all right, this is not giving me the lower high that I want. It's actually shifting trends. As we know, this is a lower high. This body of the candle right here, let me just move this over, and actually, yeah, let me just move it over. So this is a lower high, right? This right here, this body of the candle where this circle is, that's the lower high. So the moment that a candle breaks and closes, keyword closes, the moment it breaks and closes is shifting trend, right? So that means that it would no longer be a bearish trend. It would then turn into a bullish trend. So once I saw that, when this candle closes, I immediately just closed it. Like, it was almost at break even. I closed it. I think I made like $4. Like, I don't know. Like, I really didn't make any profit. I really just closed it. And yeah, I just closed it. And as you could see, it consolidated the rest of the week. It really didn't do anything. So I am very happy with my decision. Okay, so with that being said, that was it wasn't a loss, it was just a break-even trade. Then let's get into, boom, USD CAD. So I literally was saying this on my TikTok, on my Instagram, actually. I literally was like, I told you guys when I closed it, because I was like, I don't like how that candle closed, for good reasons, because I would have been in drawdown if I would have kept like pushing. But then I saw USD CAD, and I saw USD CAD. Let's move this over. I saw USD CAD at, let me see if I can actually just bar replay this. All right, what in the world was that? Leave. Okay. Anyway, is this like what is happening? What did I do? Okay. What I did was, okay. I'm like, what did I do here? Okay. So again, let me see if I can bar replay this right here. Okay. So perfect. I saw, this is what I saw on the 4 hour. I saw a previous indication right here. I was waiting for the continuation, right? Because this was one of my this is my swing high. This was my swing low. I don't know why I don't have it marked up right now, but whatever. This was my swing high. This was my swing low. So first I got the indication, cool. Got this huge correction. And then I saw this candle right here, this blue candle, which signals a continuation. So guess what I did? I went on Instagram. I said, guys, USD CAD looks so much better than CAD JPY. I'm going to be looking at this. So as soon as this candle closed, I literally went back on Instagram and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm hopping in this. Okay, so I got in right here, right, as you could see, or Did I get in at that candle, or what candle did I get in at? Is this even accurate? Like, did I even, whatever. I know I got in around this candle on the 4-hour. Yes, it was the 4-hour that did it. I got in around this candle. I don't know why my risk reward looks like that, but I got in at that candle. So then, as you can see, let me make sure I slow this down. Super slow. Okay. So as you could see, this is what happened. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's making the candle so slow right now. But I just want you guys to watch it play out. Boom. Oh, you see, I knew it was off because this is my take profit right here. Yeah, I got in literally at this candle. All right, and let me pause it because I got out like 2 pips shy of my take profit, which was right here, because I was just like, oh, I manually closed it because I was like, oh, okay, perfect. That's the take profit I wanted. However, I was so upset with myself because look at literally look at what it did. All right, we could speed this up now. It doesn't need to be that slow in the world. All right, as you can see, keeps going up. Hold on, not done yet. Keeps going up. Hold on, not done yet. Keeps going up. Like, I was just so like, this is one of those trades I should have floated to take profit. But also I am doing $100 challenge. So I'm trying to I don't want to say flip my $100 because then that would be $200 and I already got that. But I am trying to see how far I could get my $100, if that makes sense. And I think it's a pretty good thing because you guys could do the same thing. It's $100. Like, let's do the challenge together. But yes, this was my 2 trades. So USD CAD was a W, CAD JPY was a break even. And yeah, that was the trade. That was literally the trade I could get out of this bar replay mode. Perfect. Yeah, look at how high it went up. And I'm so mad because my take profit on the I think I got my take profit on the 1-hour, which I never do that. I actually don't even, I'm not about to scroll all the way. Yeah. Oh no, I got on the 4-hour. Okay. So I never do that. I usually go for a daily take profit. I enter on the 1-hour or 4-hour and I get in a daily take profit. And literally I was just like, I could have had my TP at least right here. Like, what was I doing? But it's okay because why? There's going to be a million more trades to take. It's only March 2026. Well, it's about to be April, but it's only March 2026. We got all year to take a bunch of trades. So I was just very content that we hit the trade. Like, that's all. I was actually looking for a place where I could get in again, but the pullbacks weren't pullbacking enough for me in my liking. So yeah, that's the update. It was USD CAD and CAD JPY that the 2 trades we got in for the week, and everything else for the rest of the week to me was moving like super slow, and it wasn't really giving me anything that was like spectacular. Or I had already missed the move, so I wasn't gonna force any trades. So those are the 2 trades I took this week, and yeah, that's about it. Let's hop into the outro. All right, guys. So those are the 2 trades I took this week. A W and a break even. I'm 100% okay with that. Wait, you guys should do exactly what I said literally 3 minutes ago. Do the $100 challenge with me. Next week, I'm going to be putting that on my YouTube, just going through all the trades that I take. I'm going to be putting the lot size, take profit, stop loss. And I want you guys to join me. So, like, please, if you want to hop on that journey with me, hop in, watch my channel. Definitely follow my Instagram because that's where I post the most content about what I'm getting in, when I'm getting in, take profit, stop loss, all that good stuff. But I will be doing another weekly analysis. This is something that happens every single week. Don't worry, don't miss it. Be there. Okay, so without further ado, please make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment. Do a little comment for me. And make sure you subscribe, all right? Because what? It takes 2 seconds to do that, all right? Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.